This episode looks like a hard one for Teddy. She hasn't been sleeping. She has a lot going on for her emotionally. What kind of journey is ahead for her?
I think it's really incredible. I just kept hearing from all the fans, like, when are we going to see what is going on with Teddy? And this episode is really sort of a beautiful story to understand. And it's not an excuse, because I also was a little upset at Teddy, but I think it really explains why Teddy did what she did. She had a lot of loss, and I feel like that is a very relatable thing right now. But unfortunately, hers just manifested in this really awful behavior. And it really talks about the differences in everyone has a different form of PTSD, and how it comes out. And I think what's interesting is, Owen's character has had his own story of PTSD. And so I think that hopefully we work towards forgiveness, which I think is also a really beautiful storyline.
So hopefully we'll get some peace after this episode.
Definitely. And it's also just like an incredible episode. Even though it's a very heavy storyline, there's some really fun, crazy scenes.
At the end of last week's episode, we saw Owen literally carry Teddy home. Do you think that that's a sign that there's hope for that relationship, or what do you think that was?
I mean, I'm like a hopeless romantic, me, Kim. So like they've been through so much together. I kind of secretly am always hoping that, that they work it out. We don't know where they're going to go, but what I do know is that they have an unbreakable friendship, even though it's sort of they're at rock bottom right now. Mm. And to me, that's also really interesting. We're not perfect. And to be able to have a friendship like Teddy and Owen, it's so beautiful. I mean, literally and figuratively, he lifts her up out of sort of like the depths of her darkness, and is getting her to a better place. And that's also what this episode, and Meredith's in it, and some other surprises are in it. So I really think it's about their friendship first, and then actually I did get to see another episode coming up. And so I don't know, we'll see. You have to keep tuning in.
I do want to talk about all the surprises that you teased, but very quickly, with the loss of DeLuca, we're once again reminded that no one is safe in terms of cast members. Should we be worried for Teddy?
I don't know. I mean, you never know. I think you have to tune in. I mean, I just think it's such a beautiful story. And I really feel that the fans have been wanting this, of wanting to kind of see Teddy be able to redeem herself in whatever way she can, because I know that, we went really far with her, and it's really hard to come back from that kind of awful cheating, just cheating, period. But I am hopeful for Teddy, and that she has a long journey to gain forgiveness. But I hope that we get to see that.
I hope so too. Sarah Drew has been back on set this week. What can you reveal about her return? I am so
excited. Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Otherwise, you really do have like a bullseye on you. No, look, this year is, I just think, with all of the sort of all the hardship that we've all had to go through, and some more than others, I feel like Krista has really brought so many sort of like shining bright lights for us to look forward to. And Sarah Drew is just such a shining light, and so talented and gifted, and an amazing person, and their relationship is so good. And I mean, for Krista to be able to figure out how to bring these people back, I think is a really hopeful and exciting and fun and uplifting way to kind of shine the light into where we've all come from this last year.
Yeah. Should Japril fans feel excited for what's to come? Can you say that?
Yeah, because Sarah Drew is coming back, and their chemistry and their relationship is just incredible. So yes. I think the show, I mean, no show is to be missed from now until season finale, because there's just so many surprises and just wonderful things.
You keep mentioning surprises, and every cast member that I've talked to says that there is a bigger moment than Patrick Dempsey's return ahead. What could be bigger than that?
I like the way you I can't. I like the way you like different angles. Let's see
if we're trying here.
I just will say, stay tuned.
Is there a bigger return than his though? Can you say that?
I don't know.
Is it Katherine Heigl? Is it Sandra Oh? Is it Kyler Lee?
I don't know. I really feel like this season is just a beautiful season, and we've been so lucky and are so lucky to have the writers for sure, but the casts that, you know, the way the writers have figured out to have these amazing cast members return, and the storylines. And so I'll say it again, stay tuned.
I do want to talk briefly about Patrick Dempsey. I know you can't say a ton, but in the last episode we saw this really heartbreaking moment between him and Meredith, talking about their children and how he's been watching down on them. Are there more heartwarming, I guess, conversations to come between the two of them?
Wow, you're
very specific.
I don't know a lot. I don't know the answer to that one. I don't know.
Ellen recently said that she doesn't know if this is the final season. She said that they're in the middle of deciding if this is the end or not the end. How likely is it, in your opinion, that this is the final season?
I have no idea. You know, we just literally come to work, and we're so grateful to be at work every day. And it forces you to be even more present, because you don't know.
Do you think there's more story to tell, especially in terms of Teddy?
Oh, I 100% think there are many stories to tell. And again, we are so lucky to have such incredible writers. But definitely, I feel like we've sort of just begun with Teddy and her sort of whole journey ahead. And sort of how once you've hit rock bottom, there's only up. So yeah, I definitely feel like there's a lot of stories to tell. And I don't know, I feel like if we were to come back next year, it'll definitely be sort of us all wanting to kind of come out of this pandemic and very joyful.